Hey, this is my response to your video. I'll reach over and grab the remote so I can turn the backlight on this TV off here. But this is my response to the video that you made, talking about Hell in a Cell, talking about you know, just random stuff with the WWE, and a lot of the things that you say. First of all, to those people out there who, I guess you would call it bitch about nuttyrockchick, step off. She makes good videos. She knows what she's talking about. The fact that she plays with her hair and her boobs, well, let's just say if you're a real man, you wouldn't complain. Keep doing what you're doing, girl. Anyway, Triple H coming back in the Rumble is a good idea. I like that. If he eliminates Sheamus, he has to have some interaction with Sheamus there. We could have Sheamus clear everybody out of the ring, and all of a sudden, bang, time to play the game hits, and he's standing there holding his red hair looking dumbfounded. I would love to see that. Then you would have them, you know, those two in the chamber match at No Way Out, Elimination Chamber, and then you could go on to have the rematch between those two at WrestleMania. Hopefully their match at WrestleMania this year is a lot better than it was last year, because I wasn't really a big fan of their match last year at WrestleMania. As far as Edge and Christian goes, I want to see them tag up again. I don't want to see them fight. They've already fought before. You know, it's Edge is a face now. When Christian comes back, he should be a baby face, of course. Team them together, man. Have them, you know, they need a good tag team, if anything else, for nostalgia purposes. Plus, there's talk of the Dudleys coming back, so who knows? Maybe by WrestleMania time, E&C versus the Dudleys would be great for WrestleMania. CM Punk is on Raw now. For those of you who don't know, that he's most likely the guy who gets transferred over to Raw as a replacement for Edge. Hello, can you say CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan? Maybe even throw Jomo in there a little bit. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Bragging rights should be changed to buy our video game, the pay-per-view, because every year that's the only reason why they're having the Raw versus SmackDown matches, because of the fact that you have the Raw versus SmackDown video game. Do I like the concept? Yes, but my problem is I think it should happen a little bit earlier in the year, perhaps maybe right around in the middle of the summer, you know, because you kind of have that lull between WrestleMania and SummerSlam. They used to fill that void with King of the Ring, which made the summer that much, you know, it made it real interesting to see, oh, who's going to win King of the Ring and get the title shot at SummerSlam? You don't have that anymore. So either they need to bring back King of the Ring, or they need to do something like with the bragging rights trophy or whatever to, you know, keep you held on for those 6 months between WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Actually, it's not 6 months. April, May, June. 5 months, excuse me. The draft, I agree with you. They're having to take people from Raw and put them on SmackDown now, i.e. an Edge, because the draft is coming back to bite them in the ass. Everybody said, hey, you're raping SmackDown of all your talent. And that's exactly what they did. And now that bragging rights is here and they have to put on a good match, they realize, oh crap, we can't stick daggone Alberto Del Rio in there because fans aren't getting behind him like we thought. Even though the IWC was, and I mean IWC, not YWC. I don't get the YWC. I don't get that. You know, YouTube is a part of the internet. Therefore, we have an internet wrestling community. We don't have just a YouTube wrestling community. Because anybody can get on the internet and post a video nowadays. So there you go. Regardless of whether it's on YouTube or any other website. So I still call it the IWC. I don't get the whole YWC thing. Anyway. You know, they need, the draft is coming back to bite them in the ass. Alberto Del Rio, my big thing is, if, you know, when I saw the car pull up at Hell in a Cell, everybody around me at the restaurant I was in was sitting there going, oh, he's a knockoff of JBL. And I looked at him and I go, yeah, but JBL would never drive his own car. Why isn't the cheesy little ring announcer driving the car? Why isn't Ricky Ricardo driving the car? Come on now. He must not be that good. He's not that good of a promo, in my opinion. He doesn't have the right look for the gimmick. This dude, I mean, well, I don't get him. As far as Cena being a, you know, Wade Barrett's bitch, they need to change his name to Bubba and just have him bend over every match. I'm enjoying the piss out of this. I'm so glad to see so many little kids crying. I had a 15-year-old kid the other night when I was watching the pay-per-view, was sitting 2 tables away from me. He always shows up there because I do. I show up there every time there's a pay-per-view because I figure Why am I going to waste my $40 on a pay-per-view that's going to be shitty? At least I could go to Hooters and have a bite to eat and pay the $40 for me and my friends to eat. And at least I know what I'm getting there. At least I know I'm getting good food. I'd rather spend, you know, my fat ass, I'd rather spend money on good food and know what I'm getting than spend the $40 on a pay-per-view or $45 on a pay-per-view and be disappointed. So, you know, it balances itself out. But anyway, this kid is sitting there and he shows up every single time, and he's just a huge Cena mark. So when he lost this past Sunday, the kids are sitting there with the boo-boo face, looking all dejected. I laughed my butt off and handed him a napkin. I says, "Here, dry your eyes, boy." Anyway, that's my video response. Keep doing what you're doing, girl, and we will see you later. Bye. Oh, by the way, anybody wants to check out my YouTube channel, I gotta get the cheap plug in there. The username is Tons of Fun WWE, as you can probably tell by this video that I'm posting. I do random wrestling videos, random product reviews, anything else that's on my mind. It's not just about wrestling over there. In fact, I'm going to be doing a video pretty soon about all the WWE films, shows, or movies as it were. So I have not seen Legendary yet, but I have seen all the others, and we're going to get to those in our next video. So like again, this is my response to Nutty Rock Chick. Keep doing what you're doing. We like your videos. I wouldn't have subscribed if I didn't like your videos. And any guy who doesn't like a woman playing with her hair and her boobs, you need your head checked.